What do you do when your guest is at home and they're late to the show? You press record, so you give extra content to the patron clang and gang.
Listen, we could have just been... Do you know what? Real talk, we could have just gone for breakfast. Why didn't I actually think
just had a lovely bit of food.
I could have let you gone to the steam room, you know, and I told you, bruv, Mo's running late. Let's just go to the... I'm just going to go to the gym and I'll be back.
Could have been doing push-ups right now, but we brought breakfast to the mic, so I guess we can...
no, you did. I had
press record.
Do you know
what? You got something there, ain't you?
I was an almond croissant, but I hadn't... The only reason I got that was my sleep quality was bad. I haven't had one of them in a while. And you know what? You know when you look outside... I swear to God, Marcus, yeah... I don't know if I've made my feelings clear about cold weather on this podcast.
I don't know. Remind me. Remind me.
Don't know if I've made my feelings clear about cold weather.
You can always go again.
I don't know if I've made my feelings clear about winter. But you know what, man? I don't even want to open my eyes right now, man. There is nothing to look forward to in the morning. You know when people go... Start a gratitude journal. Wake up in the morning. Think of everything you're thankful for. Why did I say think of everything you're thankful for? Think of everything you're thankful for. And yeah, look, I get it. Yeah, but I woke up this morning cold. 1, back pain. 2, get me 3, tired.
That's not nice.
4, felt like I was running late.
Yeah, you felt like it.
So my gratitude journal was... I don't have a gratitude journal, but I'm saying realistically, if I had a gratitude journal, it'd have been rubbed out.
Do you know what's mad? All of those symptoms feed into each other. Cold ain't really going to help your back, innit? You need warmth for that, innit?
100%.
Yeah? Tiredness, because you got a bad back, right? And you got a bad back because you ain't sleeping right. It's all linked up, bro. It's mad.
It's just, you know when you're just like... I was saying to your man Paul out there, I was like... I just feel like running away, bruv. You know, like, I just want someone to be like, you okay? Like, oh yeah, you know you're due to be somewhere tomorrow. I'll be like, yeah, you got to cancel that. Why?
Yeah.
I'm in Dubai. What are you doing there? Boy. Oh, Tenerife, where at this point, you know, I'll go to the Blue Lagoon. I know it's a cold place there, but at least they've got that hot water in it.
So there's hot water spa, so you can just stay up to your eyes in it.
You just stay up. I'll be there from 9 in the morning till 6 p.m. just fucking chilling.
Your hands looking like testicles. Pruned out, bruv. Skin come out like you look like a ball bag. Your whole body looks like a ball bag because you've been there for so long cooking. But
listen, if it's relaxing, why fucking not? I mean, do you know what? I was talking to my dad, and I was just like, Dad, this country's on its knees, innit? Like, honestly, you know when you go driving, right? That's already a luxury. But you look at everything, parking suspensions, roadworks, whatever, and you're like, all right, well, I'll get the tube. Strikes.
All right, cool. I'll get the bus. Extra traffic because of strikes.
More traffic.
Yeah.
Right, and it's just like, oh yeah, let's go to a restaurant. Understaffed. Do you know what I mean? And then you go there. Still expensive.
Yeah. Can I have some chips, please? Yeah, that'll be £7.50. What? Oh, sorry, we've got a new price menu out. Don't worry though, we'll show you the calories.
Do you know what else pisses me off? Yeah, you know these places that still haven't got their paper menus back.
Oh, yeah, they need to go innit.
I'm sorry, yeah. You lot are trying to make QR codes a thing.
I tell you what though, they did make they made a big comeback for 2 years, but their time's done now.
But go away again, innit?
Like, again now.
There is something. Do you know what I didn't like about like QR codes? It's like I have to have my phone with me. Someone made a great point. I saw this on Twitter the other day, right? Someone made a great point. It is very hard to live a life without a smartphone now.
When Neanderthals,
it's almost impossible to live a life without a smartphone now. When people are like, yeah, if you just download our app, you can do. I don't want to download the app.
Yeah, that's it. No, that annoys me when you have to download the app, set up an account, and log in to get food.
Also, bro, how do people remember all these passwords?
Boy, password manager, bruv. But I don't know how people do. If you got to remember all your passwords,
listen, you see, half the reason I will never leave Apple's ecosystem, is because they have all my passwords.
Password manager.
You know when they're like, password of yours has been identified in a data leak. Big man, I don't care.
Big man. Shout out to you if your password is password. Change that now. Password one. Change that now.
You know,
I get it.
Yeah, you know.
I feel like that's someone like Boris Johnson's password was password one, innit? Yeah. I just made it password one.
I By the way, I saw that picture of Nadeem Zahawi that you were talking about. I saw it in detail, yeah?
Oh, my days.
I went home and actually looked at it, yeah? He looks like a proper guy, like, you know what, bruv? I can make you bare money, you know?
Yeah. I got it for cheaper. He looks like I got it for cheaper kind of guy.
What do you want? What do you want? A fucking Mercedes? Yeah, I can get it for you, bruv. Whatever. Dude.
He looks like he's the ultimate connect. When I see a collar.
That was in 99, innit?
Yeah. In 99, when UKG was popping, that was him flexing. He was buying bare bottles of Moet. Not Moet. Give me some Moet,
What phone was popping in 99?
In 99, you would have been looking at a Nokia 5146 or a 30, or the new thing would have been a 32 or maybe a 3310. These were the first phones that had no aerial. These were the first phones you could program in ringtones.
Do you remember when people would have it like on their belt buckle?
When they would have the clip.
Yeah, the phone on the belt buckle.
And the clip would sometimes have a Velcro case that would fit onto the clip.
Yes.
And
it was see-through.
See-through. So they could pop it off. Hello?
See-through and leather. And my God.
They'd wait for their phone to ring.
Kick.
Was it how they go kick?
That was it.
Was it? Hello? I got it confused with hurdy-gurdy.
Anton Ferdinand speaks about that one time he was taking a penalty for West Ham and all he can hear was kick, that ringtone. In the crowd, someone's phone was going off and it fucking put him off.
Yeah.
Imagine that, though. You're trying to take a penalty for... Do you know what? When I went on Soccer AM the other day, yeah?
I like Anton, by the way. He's a nice guy, you know. He's a cool guy, isn't he?
He was in that T2 Heartbroken video. Oh, yeah, you didn't know about it?
I can't remember.
Go.
Is it? Is he in it?
Heartbroken.
Big up man like Anton.
Anyway, yeah, he's in that video. That's actually made a... there's been some furore about that song, actually.
What? Oh, no.
Some DJ from New Jersey's basically... He's remixed it.
Okay.
And he never told him.
Oh, okay, that's cool. I thought he was going to say there's some scandal and we can't listen to Baseline anymore.
No. That's, I mean, okay, it's stuff like that. But yeah, he can't listen to it anymore. No, he can't listen to it. But yeah, somebody else is making money off his tune. But I don't think people realize, DJ Khaled sampled it. Did he? DJ Khaled sampled that song on a Drake album. Oh, sorry, with Drake featuring on it. And it was released in the UK for all about 3 weeks until I think T2 said, yo, I haven't been paid for this. So in every country on earth, apart from the UK, that song is available.
That is mad. So rather than pay up, they just said, we're not going to play it in your country.
Yeah, I think it's called To The Max. Google it.
To The Max. All right.
To The Max, dog.
I don't want to get us
if you go on YouTube, it's there, but it's not on Apple Music or Spotify in the UK. It's not available.
All right, cool.
My youngin', we get lit. Art school. What does he say? Art school. You know that song is that art school. I thought it just says art school.
Why don't they just recut the samples when these things kind of happens?
What do you mean recut?
Like recut it and take the sample out. Like when Beyonce got done for having a clip of Milkshake.
Did you see Beyonce? How much she got paid to perform in Dubai?
How much?
She got paid 24 million to perform for an hour in Dubai.
24 mil. Blood.
To perform for an hour in Dubai.
Fucking hell.
And Blue Ivy was on stage with her. She tried to do some choreography, yeah? And there's this clip of Beyonce just like touching her arm, kind of going, allow it. So,
let me get this right. You're getting paid 24 mil and you still bring your daughter to work?
Yeah,
that
she got a daughter. Yeah, but like Blue Ivy's trying to like chill and
all the times I love to have you back. Can't think of a night that we
I don't know, bruv. I believe you.
Hold on, there's a bit.
Album just went black.
Try not to get us in trouble.
Can you hear the background?
If they pop somebody chain, then we gotta get it back. No discussion to be had. We ain't going out like that, man. We lit.
I don't know, man. But I believe you. I believe you.
Fuck the mics and recording, bro.
I believe you. Let's rave it, bro. Let's rave. When the guest comes in, we're just sweating. What's going on, bro?
Don't worry about that, bro.
Oh, man.
By the way, let's just tell them we've got Mo Gilligan in. Do you know what? Can we not go live on a Patreon or something and ask them we've got Mo Gilligan in and just...
Hey, boy, we could have done that, I think, if we were prepared before we press record. I think we could have done that.
Hold on. If I go on the Patreon app right now, see, you guys are going to probably see this in retrospect. Is that what it's called? If I do make a post,
Yeah.
right, boom. No, if I
So
put
is this
the
show
camera
just
on,
going out just for our patrons then, yeah?
I don't know, bro. No, we can put this out for everyone.
Okay, cool.
But you see how production decisions get made in this thing.
Bro, that was probably our most official decision.
We're currently recording an episode because our guest is not there.
Yeah, what's going on, Mo? You cool, yeah? Yeah,
So it's Mo Gilligan. He's late, yeah?
Yeah.
So if you've got any questions for him...
fire some questions over.
Yeah, fire some questions over. Boom, bash, bosh. So that is how we make decisions.
To be fair, that, like I just said, that is probably the most structured decision-making process. Usually one of us says, hey, should we do this? Yeah, bruv. Did you hear what I said? Yeah, man, yeah. Yeah, bruv, let's do that. Yeah, cool. What are we doing again?
Let me tell you, yeah? Let me tell you, yeah? This is the most unorganized podcast. How we have reached this level of success.
It's... Sometimes it's just like, why? People are like, you know what's funny when people are like, yo, bruv, the way you and Kay just approach these subjects with like finesse and what's going through your minds. I'm like, boy.
you know, I played you that voice note. Tom Davis goes, the way you like. Tom Davis, bless his heart, really, really nice guy. BAFTA award winner, all sorts, whatever. Goes, yeah, man, the way your chemistry's amazing. The way you,
approach these
subjects. And he's like, yeah, like you've got like your own opinion. And I was thinking, boy, we just chat shit.
Boy, we just press record, you know. I think once before at the start of the season, we're like, what should we talk about today? And we went, boy, let's just press record. Fuck that.
So if you do want us to discuss, I mean, I don't know why anybody would care about my opinion on anything, right? I'm not that arrogant enough. You know when people go, something's happened.
What's your take?
Let me talk about this. It's necessary for me to tweet about this and for the world to understand my opinion. I always think, why do people care what I have to say?
Yeah, of course.
But I just laugh about it.
I think that's why people should care what we have to say, because we will find the funny in it. And in this world, we will find the funny. I think that's what we need to do. We'll have a laugh around it.
You need
At least I'll find it funny. That's what we can bring to the table. Like, it's funny when people are like, okay, so the price of bread has gone up. Let's discuss. I'm like, bruv, I don't really care, innit? What I want is the price of my bread to go down.
Has the price of bread gone up?
I don't know. Price of trims has gone up. You know me, innit, bro? That's my measure, innit? Yeah, price of trims has gone up. But
I also, hold on. There... so you see the other day, yeah? Did you see the? I don't know if people follow boxing, but like, fuck it, we're going to talk about it.
Yeah, why not?
You see Liam Smith and Chris Eubank. So they had that thing where he's like, lad, is there something you want to tell us, lad? Where he was saying, he was basically asking him, are you gay?
Really? Why is that? Just to taunt him? Because they're old school.
And then they got that, like, everyone started moaning about homophobia, which it is homophobic, isn't it? It's a very, like, childish thing.
Shit taunt nowise, though, isn't it? It's a shit taunt.
It is a shit taunt.
That's like when someone goes,
is there something you want to tell us?
Yeah, I know on my, but what are you, I got it wrong.
So
do you know what I mean? It's like that, brother.
And then he goes, yeah, but I hear you cheat on your wife. And then the next day, he wears like a One Love armband.
Okay, exactly.
As in Chris Eubank did. So to say like Liam Smith's a homophobe or whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, the thing is, homophobia is so ingrained in society that sometimes people do things that they don't even realize is homophobic.
Of course.
Do you see what I'm coming from? Like,
of course.
They're saying that stuff and it's like, you just making it as a joke is homophobic.
Yeah.
You don't even realize that.
There's better ways to troll people. And I know...
I want to start writing for boxers, right? Anyone look, contacts me, whatever boxing promotion it is, Frank Warren, Eddie Hearn, whatever, I will ghostwrite for your fighters. Like, me and you, imagine if we just got there...
The
and
burials.
Let's just start writing. Because
every press conference we write for... Things are going in the air. Things are getting thrown. Tables are going up, and that's what you want.
But that's what I want.
That's what you want.
You don't want like it will be offensive, but not to anyone else apart from the actual fighter.
Of course.
Right. So, but that's what it should be like, innit? I'm not hearing all this nonsense like people. They're getting they're getting done for homophobia and all this stuff. But here's the other part of what made me laugh, right? And it constantly makes me laugh when people go, "I can't believe boxers in this day and age are thinking like this." I was like, Hold on. Can you please tell me what a boxer's profession is? Marcus, what does a boxer do to earn money?
Punch people in the head and also receive punches to the head. That's their job. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So...
I'm sorry, Kate. And also some other body parts as well. Let's give it that. Yeah.
Okay.
Is that a fair description?
Yeah. Incredible description. All right. Okay, cool. So... What things would you want? I'm gonna put things out there that you would want a boxer's opinion on.
Yeah.
Right. The economy.
No thanks, I'm all right.
Punching someone in the head.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Progressive social issues.
Wrong shop for that kind of product, mate.
Okay. Ducking a jab.
Yeah, I'll take 2.
Okay. All right. Equality.
Passing that. Pass. Hard pass.
Politics.
Hard pass again.
Feminism.
Hard pass again.
Okay. All right. Here's one. The stance on war.
No thanks. Yeah, unless it's...
So why the fuck is everybody always surprised? Everyone's always like, oh my God, I can't believe boxers in this day and age. Like, you get that guy, Gareth A. Davis, bruv. He's like this big boxing career. It is really, really unfortunate that in this day and age, we're seeing fights being promoted in this way. You fucking... Are you fucking crazy? These are Neanderthals, bruv.
These people are going to... Bruv, and you know what? I'll be honest.
I've met these boxers. Look, I really like Anthony Joshua, yeah? He's probably one of the guys that I've met as a boxer and I've gone, do you know what? I could chill with him. I like him or whatever. But do you know what? Just like I've met rappers and footballers, I'm not asking for their opinion on anything.
Not interested.
Yo, bro, what ISA can I put my money in? I'm not asking Anthony. I'm not asking David Hay. I'm not asking any of the footballers I know.
As soon as somebody that's in that position starts recommending something to me, it's off the table. Hey, bro, you heard this?
you know when sports stars, start recommending crypto?
Yeah, I'm out. But I'm sell up. You see it? As soon as they say something like buy the dip, dip out. That's what you need to do.
If a footballer goes to you, and it's different when it's like a championship or League Two footballer, because those guys, they might have gone to uni.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
They might just be doing this on the side, and they're like, do you know what? I know I'm not a Premier League level footballer. I need to make some investment. But you see, Premier League footballers, if they say to you, yo, man, you should buy Bitcoin. Do not buy it.
And
out. Abort mission. Cancel.
Furthermore, and for those of you that can be like, yeah, but XX so-and-so owns this property portfolio and do it. It wasn't them. There's a point where you have so much money, you get someone to manage your money and they literally go, give us this and we'll give you this money back. And they probably, and the sports person probably has to say, explain that again. Give us X.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
How? What's that about? Here's something else, though. You know, the other day was Man United versus Arsenal. David Beckham was there.
Is it?
David Beckham was there. With his son, Romeo.
Yeah.
Why is Romeo an Arsenal fan?
Oh, that is mad disrespectful, you know. Is he open? Because you mentioned this to me. Was he really there? Was he repping?
He's an Arsenal fan. On his Instagram, he goes, like, he's got a picture of him and his dad, and he's going, and his dad's sad. You see, if I'm David Beckham, that kid, he's not coming home to me.
I might have to disown you, you know. If I'm David Beckham, there's no question.
I won the treble!
Sorry. It's all right. This is why we don't eat breakfast in the studio. Breakfast went everywhere. Yesterday for me it was Coca-Cola. Today it's bananas. But he won the treble. He changed.
He won the treble.
He changed the way people took free kicks. Let's be honest.
He changed the way people... Bro, did you not see my free kick technique the other day? It was modelled on David Beckham, yeah?
You know what I mean?
The guy, he basically changed what a footballer was in his country, right?
Exactly.
And you, his son, disrespect him by going to support some fucking other team. I don't care who it is.
Nah. Yeah.
Your dad had a massive rivalry
you know what?
with him.
The only thing I'll allow you to do is support the team that I own. I'll give him that. I'd be like, look,
he played for them though.
But you know, some players support other teams and they play. That's mad as well. I feel that's like weird. But man, I'd be like, you can support LA. Is it LA Galaxy? Was it called?
So he owns a team called Inter Miami.
That's it, Inter Miami. Yeah.
And Phil Neville is a manager.
Mad.
And his son played for them.
Mad.
And then now one of his sons plays for Brentford.
Nepotism at its finest.
Brentford Reserves or whatever. But all I'm saying is, right, if my child supports a different team from me, it's beef, and I never even played for Man United, you know?
It's beef.
Marcus, I never even got close to playing for Man United.
You're not one of them dons that's like, yeah, boy, I just picked up
no,
Achilles
I didn't pick up
injury
no
and-
knee injury. I didn't pick up any sort of injury whatsoever. I was not good enough to play football in a professional capacity.
Thank you for
I will
saying
still
that.
disown my child if they do not support Manchester United.
I just want to know what the conversation was like. Like, yeah, what's going on, Sam? You said you wanted to have a conversation with me. What's going on? Yeah, Dad, I don't know why the son's got a deeper voice than Beckham, but I reckon everyone has. Yeah, yeah, Dad, I just want to support Arsenal. What,
Bro,
what? Can you imagine, bruv?
there's war, bruv.
Bruv, your mum's a Spice Girl. Yeah, your dad is one of
That's
the
like
most.
that-
Your dad was on FIFA 22. 10 years after he finished playing football. Your dad is an icon.
Bro,
and you're going to disrespect.
That's like him going to his mum going, All Saints were the best female band in the world.
Are you
Are you mad? Are you mad?
Could you imagine?
What song did All
Never
Saints have?
ever gonna.
All right.
They had the beach. They're giving them the
If
beach
they
song.
did
That
a
was a
versus
tune.
battle,
Dead. It would be like Jada Kiss. It's good, but it's not enough.
yeah, they like
It's good, but it's not
as
enough.
soon as Wannabe comes on, tell me what you want, what you really want. Everyone, I don't care. I'm a
murder.
big Spice Girl fan, you know. I
They
don't
had
care.
tunes. What you think, bruv? I'm
you
a
know-
music man. Yeah, I will tell you, bruv. They had tunes. Bruv.
If I am so angry that I never got tickets for the arena tour.
Do you know what's funny? I've got some female friends that went, and there was a couple of the man them in there. A couple of the man them in there that was singing.
If that happened this year, me and you would be there.
I'd do it again, you know, in a box.
GoPro on my head.
Yeah, okay. Zig a zig ah.
I really want to zig. I've seen Mel B recently, you know.
What's she
I say
saying?
recently during COVID.
I've seen Mel C a couple of times, you know.
Mel
So
C-
we've done.
I think Mel C, amazing person,
So cool.
morals and
Nice.
all. Like she's
She's really like that as well. She's really like from the little
she
limited
looked very
chats that we had.
genuine. Yeah.
yeah.
And I think Mel B is just she's beautiful.
She was one of the ones I fancied. I think.
Yeah.
I think I liked a lot of this. I think I liked all the
You're
Spice Girls
mixed race.
except
I
for.
bet you like the black one. Of course you did.
I think I didn't. I don't think I was particularly feeling Victoria, but everyone else was yeah.
I never really had a thing for Baby either.
Nah. I think for me, I was like she's closest to my age, innit?
I
Yeah.
genuinely
Yeah.
don't like Jerry.
Why? Has she done something? I always feel like that now. Like,
So-
what's she done?
Do you know with Jerry Halliwell? Yeah,
Mm.
she's married to Christian Horner.
Okay.
Do you know who Christian Horner is?
Nope.
He's the director of Red Bull Racing, Formula One team. Yeah,
Right. Political.
they give me real Tory vibes.
Got Red Bull.
Not Red Bull.
Just
no,
the Red Bull
their
Racing team.
family.
Oh,
Their
yeah,
family.
okay.
Gives me real Tory vibes in it. Like they're probably all Tory in it.
Yeah. What's a Tory vibe? Go on, break it down for you a bit more.
But like, you know where she wears the cream trousers and like. I don't know, man. When I see cream trousers,
You're basing someone's.
nah, man.
You're very.
Hey, go watch Drive to Survive on Netflix, man. You see what I'm talking
Yeah.
Netflix. I hate Red Bull Racing anyway. I think all of, that Red Bull Racing is yeah, I don't like them in it.
Audi's bringing their F1 team into the mix, though.
Yeah,
What do you
but
think they're
fuck
gonna
all
do?
of that. But Jerry Halliwell gives me mad Tory energy.
Really?
And Christian Horner is the most dislikable man in that sport. And you're like, that's the man you fell in love with. No, you've got to be a dickhead as well.
'Cause she could really pick. There was a point when, as a Spice Girl, you could pick anyone in it. They had the run of the world. Like Mel B said, you know what, Eddie Murphy, let's take teeth a bit of that.
Did you hear how she found out Eddie Murphy was with somebody else?
How?
She came off a plane and saw he was at a premiere with another woman.
They don't build them like that no more. They don't build. And you know what? That's
You
so
see?
Eddie. Because there's pictures of Eddie Murphy eating steak off
Off a
someone's
woman's
back
back.
in France.
Oh my God.
You know when someone's done things that you can't imagine? I couldn't make up that scenario in my head.
You see,
and he
you
did
see
that.
if Eddie Murphy was famous when social media was a thing,
Curtains.
it would. There is so much of our idols or like our like famous people in the past that we should just be happy. Like we said in a few episodes ago, if Tupac had social media or whatever, but like, I just don't want to see like if imagine Eddie Murphy with Insta.
Eddie_1. But you know, like I could just. What it is for me is what I'm thinking. Is if that's what he allowed to get photographed, then
What was going on in the background, bruv?
because that's
Bruv,
not
you
the
s-
wildest
you
part.
s-
of that,
you-
man.
his brother, right? What the
RIP.
stories there that he's
Yeah.
got about like them lot.
Fantastic.
Chris Rock's got stories about them lot.
Yeah.
And you're like, right, these are wild. And you're like, so these are the stories that you can tell.
Yeah. That was a Tuesday. Some of them days were just random Tuesdays, bro.
You know when I realised,
Yeah.
I am nowhere in this comedy game.
Why? What? When?
You see, when I heard an interview, I think it was like Chris Rock or whatever, talking about like he went to Eddie's house. And he's like, yeah, he's got a bowling alley in his house. Marcus, a bowling alley.
Bowling alley, you know.
A bowling alley in your house. Man, he's playing 10-pin bowling in his house, bro.
That's a really...
In his house, bro.
That's one of the most technical things as well.
Bro, I got a Theragun. And I thought I smacked it.
And you're calling the room that you put it in the gym. You're calling it the
It's
spa.
by my bed,
You're calling
bro.
it the spa. Well, your room's now the spa. I'm just going up to the spa now. Is it, Kay?
This guy has a fucking...
You know what? That's really specific because I think like putting up some hoops, cool. Having a gym room, cool. A bowling alley requires you to, one, call the bowling alley building deliveries. Who do you fucking call for that for starters?
That is
hey,
how poor I am.
I've got too much money.
How poor I am.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even know where to begin.
Where would you go?
Chat GPT.
Create me a website to get builders.
Oh my God, I saw something else last night talking about Chat GPT.
Yeah.
It passed a master's course.
Fucking hell. I read something about it last night as well because we had synchronized insomnia. So I want to know how it passed the master's course and I'm going to talk to you about what I read.
It passed an MBA. Somebody wrote...
A Master of Business Administration. For fuck's sake. We joked about this yesterday and it happened today. Fuck.
Yeah.
Fuck. So what was it? What? Give me some more detail.
And that's all I saw. Like, I didn't bother reading the article. For me, do you know what I've got with like news a lot of the time? Yeah. I'll read the headline. That's enough for me.
Do you read the headline and also check that it's a reputable source, isn't it? You make sure it's a good news site.
I look at it and then I'm just like... Because here's the thing, right? When I look at a lot of articles nowadays, like journalism is dead. Because you look at a lot of articles nowadays, the headline will be the headline. Say, for example, it goes, Marcus Bronzy puts on 3 kg of muscle. Right? And then the first paragraph is, on the 1st of February, I know it's not the February right now, on the 1st of February, Marcus Bronzy revealed that he'd stepped on the scales and put on a whopping 3 kg of muscle. You've basically just added words to the headline.
Do you think there have been journalists using ChatGPT for a little while? Is that what maybe what we feel?
I saw someone say, like, every smart person I know has got ChatGPT open as a tab. And I was just thinking, what the fuck are you using it for?
All sorts.
What can we use it for to streamline our processes?
We could have a...
Can you podcast for us?
Could you just write a podcast for us? Hello. We could have... We will set up a voice chat one day with AI, though. We can do it on the show. But we could set up a questionnaire. Yeah, we could have it connected. Bruv, there will be a time when it's connected to a voice thing so you can speak to it and it'll speak back to you. But we could set up a 10 questionnaire.
I don't know if I like where the world's going,
email capture. The owner of ChatGPT is not coming under fire, but he's responded to criticism about everyone using his site for plagiarism and for people using things to cheat. And his response was, well, we never all used to have calculators and now we all do. Level up. Basically, his response is level up. And I was like, you know what?
There's always
got a point.
There's always a very interesting part in every part of history, right? Where whether it be progressive ideas, whether it's inventions, whatever, there's always a section of society that are very quick to rebel against it, and there's those that embrace it. 100%. Those that embrace it often win. When like you've got to understand, whenever you see a lot of these progressive ideas, or progressive, I put in quotation sometimes, right? You're not winning in it. No. You're just not winning in it. Fucking get on a train and just fucking...
Just ride the train, bro.
Just ride the train.
Surf the wave, innit?
Just ride the train and just navigate this new world, innit?
Surf the wave.
Like, you it's all very well and good. Like, I'm not fucking... Imagine the first time a car was being... I'm not fucking driving a car.
Bruv, 100%.
I'm not fucking using a car. What am I driving a car for?
Yeah, exactly. It makes all that noise, all that smell. What you do? What kind of grass does it take? You got to pour gasoline in it.
What's wrong with a horse?
Back in my day, it wasn't multiple horsepower, 1 horsepower at a time. Nice and simple, bro.
Someone said a comment the other day that really made me laugh. They were like, you can't trust an animal that can shit and walk at the same time.
That's a lot of animals. That's a lot of animals.
Do you know what fucking scared the life out of me? I saw a video of a Komodo dragon just
Eating a deer.
Yes!
Bruv, we've been surfing the internet at the same time. That's early or late hours, isn't it? That's the late or early hour scrolls, isn't
I
it?
think our For You page is probably the same.
Yeah.
Because I saw this Komodo dragon,
And it eats it and the legs fold back.
and it's proper like moaning, even
Yeah.
while it's in the fucking dragon's.
That's
Yeah,
not a
no.
way to go, innit? But let's keep going, though. Before cars, it was bikes. I could imagine them being like, wheels? 2 wheels? Sitting down? Nah, forget that.
I do you know what's so funny, right? We all go on about like how smart we are now and how humans are. And we must have spoken about this before, but if you take me back, forget 100 years, take me back 30 years, I would still find it hard to function. Take me back pre-internet and I'm still struggling.
That's long, though, innit? That's long. Things took a long time before the internet, bruv.
Exactly, but some people are like, yeah, no, but we're smarter than people back in the day. You don't know how to fucking create a catapult.
You're not.
Build a catapult.
Exactly. You're not smarter. Not 30 years. 30 years, there's no difference. No difference at all. Don't try it. Don't try it. I told you, a lot of our smartness, and this is me as well, comes from the fact I have a phone in my pocket.
Yes.
And people don't like to say they don't know things. I'll say I don't know things. I didn't know who it was Jerry's
Bro,
husband
so
was.
you've got a question.
Man.
Yeah? You've got a question right now, yeah?
Yeah.
You see, before the internet,
Bro.
you couldn't just answer that question. You have like, I'll go to the library tomorrow.
Yeah. Or we'd have conversations like this. Me and you're watching a TV show, watching a movie. Flipping hell, what's he off? I don't know. I think, oh well, keep it moving. No IMDb in sight, bruv. Now it's IMDb. Oh yeah, he was also in this episode.
Forget that. In Amazon Prime, it just shows you.
There you go. Pause it. Amazon. I love that feature. Man. I love that feature.
Yeah. So like, but
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, like I'm talking about like you. It's actually quite scary because it's like if you wanted. This is why I was saying a lot of films are shit now because if you look at a lot of films that were made 30 years ago or the classics, yeah, how many of those films? All right. This will be a good question for you to answer, actually. Give me a film where there would be no difference if mobile phones were in that film.
Oh, that's really hard, isn't it? Do you know how they've got around it now? They've got around it now by putting people in remote areas and them going, like, remember they used to put them in a forest or an island and they always have the shot like, dude, why didn't you just call somebody? And they're like, I've got no, whatever they call it in America, I've got no reception, I've got no cell towers or whatever, blah, blah, blah. That's the only way that it could work. I know something that definitely wouldn't work. Nah, bruv, it's hard, man. Because a lot of the times it can be answered by just picking up the phone.
So most films, most classics would be done.
Yeah. Enemy of the State wouldn't. It might be even better, Enemy of the State. But it was onto it.
I mean,
that was one of the, that's the outlier. Rocky would run.
Rocky would still run.
Or maybe he'll just slide in the DMs and they'd resolve their issues before going to the boxing match.
But even then, if the internet was around during that thing, like
Drakov goes, when I said if he dies, he dies. It was in the heat of the moment. I'm sorry. I just want to go online and apologize and say I don't believe.
No,
in
but the first one, there would have been YouTube footage of Rocky Balboa fighting, and they'd be like, this guy's a bum, man. Why is Apollo Creed trying to fight him?
Or do you know what?
Fucking loser.
What one is it where he has...
wouldn't have happened. The fight wouldn't have been made.
What one is it where they have the street fight outside? All you would have heard was, World Star!
Yeah,
Someone would have come and filmed
Rocky
it.
5,
That would have gone out. Over.
Rocky 5, Billy Gunn.
That's it.
There was no way that would have happened. Godfather.
Yeah.
Was it Sonny when he dies?
Yeah.
As he goes through the thing. They would have warned him. Somebody would have rang him and been like, yo, this is a trap.
Yeah, man.
There's not, bro. Most films, if you had a phone, would just be completely different.
That is most of them. There's outliers, but I'll give you that. Also, to go back to what you said about info though and stuff, you made me clock, bruv. It's standing on the shoulders of giants. That's all we're doing, you know. But if those giants are to move, like our phones, and that infrastructure goes, we are fucking finished.
Forget the internet, forget electricity going out. When your Wi-Fi isn't connected in your house, what do you do?
Let's go. Do we even want to go? I think.
But
do you know what I spend most of the time doing? When I've moved somewhere and I haven't got Wi-Fi,
we know what you're like.
no Wi-Fi in it, so man's got no light. I've got an imagination in it, but you know, man likes to supplement that with some
an imagination wank.
Yeah. See, look at us laughing. That was a thing, Kay. You're laughing at that now. You're laughing.
An imagination wank.
You got to think of the good times. You got to think of the wine that you had
an
a couple of weeks in the nightclub.
Is incredible. That is so funny. An imagination wank.
You know, like when they say like, and peep this, if women, you may have heard this or not, man, them, you know, to last longer, they say think of the Queen or think of something else in it to keep your mind off. So
That
you
is
get the few
very
extra
dark
30
at
seconds.
this,
Yeah.
at this stage now, if you're thinking of the Queen.
Oh fuck. Oh, fuck.
It's very dark.
Oh man. So the opposite of that is you've got to think of the opposite of that, which is your greatest time. You got to think of your highlight reel. You got to think of when you've been banging in the goals. If you're going to use the Premiership as a as an example, you got to think about when you've scored hat tricks, when you've had the best. You've been match fit. You've smashed it. You've won the World Cup. You've got to take your mind there, and that's how you do an imagination wank, I would presume.
No,
but when I don't have internet, I spend most of my time. What I'd first do is walk around all four corners of each house in the property and try and see if there's any other Wi-Fi I can connect to. Like a little...
Really?
Pum pum. Yeah, of course you would.
How do you guess people's passwords? Or you probably have it.
You can crack passwords. It just takes time to brute force it. If they have a system that doesn't respond by clamping down if it gets beat up too much. But you can. But then that's long, bruv. I just want internet. Do you know what I mean? It's mad. You call up BT. Hello, when can you deliver the thing? They're like, yes, we can get it to you in 21 days. 21 days?
All these new builds as well, though, some of them that have been built, you've got to check if they've got fibre optic. Because one of my friends bought a house and there's no fibre optic in that flat.
Oh, yeah, man. 100%.
So he's dealing with shit internet.
Yeah. Some properties that were built in like 94, 95, you can only get one type of internet provider to them. I'm not even, to this day.
Yeah, but that's
Wild.
that's 94, 95, innit? That's wild.
Yeah.
But a house that was built last year, not having fibre optic, is crazy.
It is like having a house with an out. It's like an outhouse. It's like buying a new bed with an outhouse
with a fucking toilet in the garden that you shit in.
Yeah.
It's got a dunny, bro.
It's got a dunny, a hole in the floor. Yeah, forget that. In fact, I'd go as far as to say if you're moving into a new place now, you need to make sure you have them little Ethernet cable connectors, the sockets in every single room. That's the standard you should be going by.
Wow, do you think?
Yeah, they do it now. New builds now, you can get them.
We should get Daniel Luisi on to talk about that.
Yeah, what you need to do to install those. They don't know all
of that,
guys.
This is Asheville.
Yeah, man.
He'll be able to tell us how much it costs.
He's out there doing Hollywood
plus
at the
20%.
moment. Yeah, plus 20%. He's got a saying, Daniel. Sometimes you make money, sometimes you don't make money. And then he'll finish it with, this time I made money. Or this time I didn't make money. Sick saying. Yeah, we should get him on the show.
What do you want to say?
What was I talking
You're
about?
thinking of something.
I was just talking about how with technology.
You need some sun.
Yeah, I do. With some technology.
I have never...
Says you.
I know. No, I know. But I've been saying that, but I didn't realise how pale you'd got.
Oh, it's the underneath of my arms.
Yeah.
I've lost my Spanish glow. But I was just talking about
we need to fucking go away.
Let's do it. Just do a
Where
Patreon
do the
special.
listeners want to see us?
Patreon special from the Sun. Let's just go right to the source of it. Chilling it. Yeah, let's just go into the sun, bro.
Newspaper headquarters. London Bridge.
Yeah, I think the latter I am, the more welcome I'll be in those offices still.
Man, I am, just to take it back to what we started on how cold it is. Bro, I can't function like this much longer, man.
Yeah, man.
I don't know if I can live in this country.
Do you know what, Kay? It's mad.
Forever.
Over the weekend, we had -5 temperatures. When I see those kind of numbers, I get angry. I don't want to leave the house. There's nothing you can do to brace yourself. And if you're in another country as well and you have -10s, I'm telling you, I guarantee you, I've heard it from people that are from places like Estonia. There is no cold like the cold in the UK. It wraps around your bones. It gets inside you like nothing else.
Have we spoken about cold therapy on here?
Probably. You know my stance on it, innit? I think it's a fucking madness. Which one is it? Because there's lots of different types. There's like the ones where they
do the
what,
hydrogen. It's become really popular now for you to buy a barrel and put ice water in it and go into it for 3 minutes when you wake up.
I've seen that shit. I'm done with it. Fuck off. Are you mad? Are you absolutely fucking bonkers? You mean I've lived in a society where we've created warmth and the first thing you want me to do is torture myself? So why is it ice baths? Why is it Wim Hof walking up a hill with no clothes on, all this stuff?
So here's the thing, right? All of these people that tell you cold therapy is an amazing new... There's research surrounding it that if you do 3 minutes a day, It improves your health.
Your immune system.
It gets rid of brown fat. Blah, 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 all of this sort of shit, bruv. What they don't tell you is they live in Arizona, they live in Texas, they live in California, where the weather is what, Marcus?
Fucking 70, whatever they call it, innit? Because we don't use them degrees over here. They use a different kind of measurement, bruv. 100 plus. Arizona, a country so hot, there's fucking ATMs. Yes, I said it for you Americans. Drive-through ATMs.
Okay.
That's how hot it is.
So Marcus, yeah?
Yeah.
Do you remember in the summer when it was like 36 degrees?
Yes, I do.
Would you have gone in an ice bath then?
Yeah, I'd have jumped in, man. ALS challenge, all them things there.
I would have done 10 minutes.
Yeah, it would be lovely.
But you see, when it's -5 outside, you think I'm getting into I've woken up and it's cold.
Exactly. So using that logic, walking for 10 minutes to work is the equivalent of an ice bath. There you go. My immune system's had its touch. I'm blessed. Thank you very much. I don't know, man. I feel there's more to this, Clay. And I've said I want to explore this, but I'm going to work this out a bit more. But
should we do it?
I'll try it. I'll do it once, but I'm under no.
We should see.
No illusion.
Do you know what we should do?
Yeah.
See how long we should go in it at the same time and see how long both of us last.
Both of us will be in hospital because we're awkward fuckers. This would be great. And then 24 hours later, Chortle or someone will be like, ain't got a clue. Presenters
listen.
In hospital with pneumonia after undertaking a stupid challenge.
Oh, let me tell you, yeah. No, we've got to set a time limit, like 3 minutes. If we both last 3 minutes, then we both last 3 minutes, innit?
All right, cool. We'll do that.
But you can buy like these things. I keep getting adverts for it.
For that. Listen, I will not deny that an ice bath is going to help someone like Usain Bolt when he was at his finest or top level.
But apparently it inhibits muscle growth.
Well, there you go. But probably while he's doing the Olympics though, he's probably at his prime, but he needs to get their muscles good. But guess what? Bolt, you're not trying to break the world fucking record. You're trying to get to work. Anyway,
talking to Usain Bolt,
yeah.
Did you see like someone stole his fortune? He had like millions in one investment account and someone stole it and now he's got $12,000 to his name.
No.
And to make matters worse, this girl on Love Island was like, oh yeah, I kissed Usain Bolt once.
Fuck.
And Usain Bolt has been in a relationship for a while.
Because the Olympic stuff was... Because there was the Olympics footage as well, innit, of him partying and stuff like that.
I know I'm playing Brazilian music. Oh yeah, he was in Rio, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not having a good time.
That is bad times for him, man. He should have hit up his boy Richard Branson and put in a Virgin Money account.
He kept his money in Jamaica.
Uh-huh.
He wanted to like help out his people them and be like, do you know what? Like, I can't be a hypocrite and whatever.
Of course, but maybe I'll just say, bruv, I agree with that. Maybe just put 50% in the Caymans. You know what I mean? Put 50 in the Caymans, or don't.
Marcus's Tory tendencies.
Put 50 in the Caymans, yeah, and set up a foundation out there.
Panama.
Keep it moving. Oh man, said Panama. You know, get a Swiss bank account, blood. Get a Swiss bank account. Poor guy, man, because he was a good guy, man. He is a good guy. Apart from this stuff that's coming out about him.
Do you know what I find funny about Usain Bolt? You know when like a man has just been crafted by God to just be fast at running.
Mad.
Because the guy, his starts out from the blocks were horrendous.
They were some of the worst starts technically. Seriously, technically, they looked at look at the form. And they were like, there's no form.
There's no form. His diet, atrocious, non-existent. Do you remember the Olympics where he said, I had 8 chicken nuggets?
So imagine that. So they've gone to him. So what was your preparation like when before you looked at the clock as you were breaking the world record? So think about it. Other people in the past that have broken these records, they run. So you watch the run and they go, we're just waiting for the calculations for the final times. And then they look up and they go, oh, I did it. My man was looking at a clock as he runs. You can see he's not even focusing 100%. So you're that good. So you've eaten chicken nuggets. Yeah. You're blasé as fuck out the blocks. Yeah. You've got all these people around you that are so serious that really you should be absorbing it, and you still. His actual running technique was not. What is it when they say it wasn't the norm as well? He was too tall,
bro.
He was apparently too tall to be a sprinter.
He looked like an avatar running. You know that film Avatar?
Yeah. He did.
He looked like an avatar running amongst men, bruv.
He did.
He was. He was just made for running, innit?
Yeah.
And like apparently he hated training as well. So you're like. You know when sometimes you're just like, some people are just born to do it, innit?
Yeah,
like he was just born to do it. I'm not seeing anyone breaking his records.
Technically, we should have someone that's really putting pressure.
I'm actually really like, I I'm actually really scared for the future of sport because we've lived through an era, myself and you, probably some of our listeners as well, where you probably remember the back end of Michael Jordan.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just go through them. Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, LeBron James in basketball.
Yeah.
We've seen those three greats.
Legends.
Right. In football, we've seen a plethora of people, right? Tennis, Serena Williams, Venus Williams.
Oof.
Yeah. And then you've seen like Djokovic and Federer and Nadal.
Yeah.
Everyone's retiring. You see the World Cups were in, the Olympics were in Japan.
Yeah.
Did you watch it?
What's going to happen with footy now? Like, we know Ronaldo's, it's the sunset period of his career now, isn't it? And Messi,
No, it's done.
do you reckon he's got another World Cup or no?
No, it's done. It's done.
So then who do we look
They
to
played
now?
a game the other day.
Yeah.
He was part of the Riyadh All-Stars facing PSG.
All-Stars, love that.
And he scored 2 goals and Messi scored a goal. And
How on point were we with that Riyadh Hills?
yeah.
Big up Dave for that, you know. People are going to be like, yo, them men ain't got a clue, kind of got a clue, you know, sometimes. We're going to start, these men know the future, you know. That was so funny.
I just think like nothing's going to be as in the next few years. None of us like we've got Murray scoring with a metal hip and stuff.
That was a little bit of excitement. I was going to say because
is he kicked out now?
I don't know. I'm not that big on tennis. I just saw the article. Where they played tennis till 4 a.m. and I saw him kicking off because they weren't allowed to leave the court to go for a pee at any time.
But have you seen that film King Richard, where like Venus's opponent?
Oh yeah,
goes to the toilet or whatever, and then like, oh, there's another thing. Yeah, I uploaded a clip of Fresh Prince yesterday on Twitter.
Yeah,
and it had me thinking about something. Right? Yeah. Fresh Prince is old now, isn't it? Started in like 89, 90?
Yeah, 89, 90, yeah. Something like 91. Yeah, early though.
Early 90s, yeah. I shared it and I was like, Gen Z are probably looking at this like I shared a black and white clip.
Well, they're probably looking at it like it's an Only Fools and Horses kind of clip. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but did you think any Gen Z or ever go back and watch Fresh Prince? They must find it mad corny.
Some people get into it and I think it is very bingeable, luckily, because they've made those formats then so that you could watch any episode and still get the characters, because there was no it wasn't like now where you have to watch a show from the beginning. So I think some people are getting into it and they're seeing the clip. I think people probably know the memes and they know the reference points, but they don't know the show's deep. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but
I don't think, I think they're looking at it like, right, you're old, bro.
I want to see, essentially, I want to see some form of Gogglebox with Gen Zers, like people in school now watching Fresh Prince and see what they think.
Why has no one at Channel 4 done Gogglebox, like classical Gogglebox ode? Oh my days!
Yeah. Get them. Should we take this part out?
Yo, we need to take this part out, bruv.
If you get like Gen Zers to watch things that we watch as classics,
man.
Like, but then say for example you and a Gen Zer.
Yeah, and then they could have
like a nephew or niece of yours or whatever.
Bro, you could have episodes just for specific shows.
Yeah.
You could have a Fresh Prince of Bel-Air show. You could have a Friends show. You could have a freaking Nickelodeon classic show.
I think a lot, like I met someone the other day that said they never watched an episode of Friends. I was on a TV record. They worked in TV. They were like, I've never watched an episode of Friends. I was like, how old are you? And they were like 24.
How old are you?
Yeah, they were like 24 and they were like, yeah, I've never watched an episode of Friends. They were like, it's shit anyway. And I was just like,
it's not aged well. It's got some jokes in there that are a bit like, oh, they're gay. Like, you know what I mean? Them kind of jokes where I'm like, all right, that's cat. But it was good though, man. It was good.
I think it was one of those things you watch because it was on, innit?
It was on though, yeah. And then they put the repeats on. It's when Comedy Central just do them days where it's like, today we're going to play Friends. Someone comes across it, innit? And they used to get into it and rewatch stuff and find it funny.
Everything's shit now.
Look, I disagree in it. I think there's a lot of good shows.
Sitcom you watched that was banging.
Sitcom that I watched that was banging. I'm not really a sitcom guy.
See, I'm not really a sitcom guy. Not really a drinker, you know. Not really a drinker. Not really a
sitcom guy. I'll tell you what I've been watching and enjoying watching The Last of Us on it's HBO if you're in America, Sky if you're over here. It's a computer game adaptation. Sick if you ain't watched.
Lost me already.
Sick if you ain't played the computer game. It makes total sense to people that haven't watched the game, and if you have watched the game, it's sick as well.
Here's the interesting subject.
Played the game.
Are you gonna play the new Harry Potter game?
Nah. And if I do experience it or have a look at it or anything like that, or like, I'm not doing it in an online space to promote it, man. I will let the community decide whether I can do that. It's not my choice. So as a precautional bit of a maneuver, I'm staying out of it, bruv.
Oh, because of J.K. Rowling's views.
Yeah, man. She seems to always
But
drop.
J.K. Rowling never made a game.
That's what they're saying, innit? But I think she's still making dough off it, bruv. You get me? And I know that the community isn't happy with it. Like, there's a lot of things that are coming out. There's people posting stuff, and people are like, you can tell that the energy is. If the energy from the community was separate the artist from the art, then I'd be like, I'll roll with you on that if that's what the community is saying. But from what I'm seeing, bro, they are not having a fucking bar, bro. And what she seems to do, yeah, JK, is, and I know that WB's sweating right now. Every time before they're about to release a film or release the game, she drops one of her fucking zingers. Like, she drops the mic drop tweet out, and it fucking puts bare pressure on everyone. She does a madness. So you remember them Fantastic Beasts films? Before any of them came out, she was always like, I swear to God, it felt like a week before, she was like,
transphobia.
Yeah, just one of her tweets like, and can you imagine the guys in the office? Yeah, that's exactly what they did. The guys in the office are like, for fuck's sake. They probably have a board up in their office that says like 200 days since incident. Yeah.
Imagine being the engineer that worked on the Harry Potter game, and you're like, oh man, this game is one of the best games ever created. And then because the woman that wrote about the whole fucking series, she got nothing to do with this.
Yeah.
Now you're fucked.
But she's making a dime off it though, innit?
Yeah, but she just got the rights to it, innit? But she didn't fucking create any. She probably didn't even create the story for the game anyway.
No, not at all. But she gets paid. If she didn't get paid, I think people would be cool with it. But she gets paid, innit? So that's what their problem is. You're putting money in someone's pocket.
Doesn't she get paid when Sky put Harry Potter films back
exactly, on? Yeah. I mentioned maybe watching a Harry Potter film on stream over Christmas, and then a few people in the chat were like, nah, we don't fancy watching that. I like to separate myself from that. And I was like, oh shit. Yeah, you know what? Good point. Because I didn't even think. I just thought Christmas film. I saw it. I thought maybe I'll stick one on, whatever. Because I've like read the books, but
I didn't know you read the books.
Yeah, I read books.
No, not books. I didn't know you read those books.
Yeah, I read the books. But yeah, so I thought let me stick one on, whatever. Because I just didn't think for a second. Because I'm so used to like not her not being trivial. They were like, nah, we're not really. We're cool, Marcus, but we're not on that. And I was like, okay, cool. Read the room straight away. I was like, yeah, to be fair, let's watch something else. Let's watch a proper Christmas film like Die Hard or something. But to go back,
just put that in there, like a proper Christmas film, like Die Hard, which there are no debates about.
Alan Rickman, ho, bad man.
Would you think he was better as Snape?
Oh, yeah, see what I mean? Die Hard all day long.
Do you know what's so mad? When you're watching Harry Potter now,
yeah,
a lot of people in there are dead.
Dumbledore, dead.
No, the first Dumbledore was dead.
Yeah.
And then Alan Rickman, dead. Malfoy's mum, forgot her name.
Malfoy's mum's dead?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. I know Gary Oldman looks a lot older than he was in that.
Yeah, like
old man.
Hagrid.
Oh man,
Robbie Coltrane. Did you see his interview last year in that documentary?
No. What does he say?
I know that I won't be around for a long time, but Hagrid will. Oh, bruv, I wanted to cry. No, I did cry.
Someone will sample that for a drill tune. But
someone sampled one of my jokes for a rap song.
Really?
Yeah. It's not out yet, so I can't really say who it is.
Really? Is it a known person?
Relatively. They've won a MOBO.
Okay.
They've won a MOBO.
Okay. All right, by the way, before we get onto that, it is one of the most anticipated games, Google. So I get sent like reports and stuff like that. It's one of the games that people are talking about the most and highly anticipated. I've
got friends that are in the gaming space that are like, I cannot wait for it.
Yeah.
That's why I was asking you.
Do you know what, bruv? There's so many games out there. I'll miss this one. If I need to miss this one, however much I want to play it, there's always another game.
Let us know what you think.
Genuinely, I'm interested. Let us know, because if it's something where you think we should separate the artist from the art, I don't like that saying, separating the artist from the art, because I feel like the artist and the art are one and the same. But, you know, sometimes you got to read the room, bro.
I just look at everyone as a piece of shit anyway.
Yeah, of course. 100%. That's my default setting.
Yeah. One's a piece of shit.
It's my default setting. Bruv, there's, you know what? There's not that much good content out there today, you can say, but at least there's a lot of content. Like if I could, like for example, if there's like, for example, this Last of Us show that I'm saying is great, right? If I was told you can't watch that,
You might watch it.
I'll watch it. Yeah, I just won't watch it, bro. I've got other shit to do, man.
Yeah.
Come on, there's so much content out
I don't even
there.
have the time to do anything. Anyway, let us know what you think. We're gonna have Mo Gilligan on in a minute. Anyway, so
Yeah, let's take 5.
take 5 and we'll
Should we see
you
if
in a
he
bit.
brings one of them sexy cigars that he likes to smoke on Instagram stories with him as well? Can't smoke it in here.
I mean, you can tell him about that, innit? But
I was smoking one of them big ones. But yeah.
ain't got a clue.
Peace.